In this teaching, Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa talks about how the flesh interferes with the downloading of the spirit and how you can still prophesy, evangelize, teach, preach, but you will always have the flesh to contend with. So stay tuned as we dive into this message. God bless.
Effort as a spirit, you can achieve more when your body is on a fast. But when your body is full, in as much as you are strong as a spirit, you will still need to exert a lot of energy and still achieve. It's a lot of energy. It's like you're downloading something onto your computer. It's not a laptop. It's on a computer. It's getting power from the wall, and when it gets to 95%, there is a power cut. At 95, and then there is no power supply. You know you will have to start all over again. That is how the flesh interferes with the activities of the spirit. In the process of downloading something, then the flesh's desires appear. It's like you're listening to a very beautiful music, and you're following on the lyrics, and there are certain keys, and you know it's about to get to a certain stage that really tickles you. And you hear, running breaks your joints. Tai Chi builds them back. Come on. My God. Especially if the phone is far away and you're having earphones, you'll have to find it and skip it for you to go back to that point. That's how the flesh interferes with the downloadings of the spirit. When your flesh, yes. So you can still hear God, you can still prophesy, you can still evangelize, you can still teach. But you'll always have the flesh coming in. And there is an interruption every now and then. Something that is completely out of context. You're wondering, I'm in prayer. Why am I thinking about this? Too much supply. The flesh has always been getting whatever it wants. When you start depriving the flesh of its demands, now the flesh also will start making the desires of the spirit its focus. Your flesh will begin to focus on the desires of the spirit. There's no way, sometimes you can pray for something and forget what really you're praying for. But you know that if you're fasting, the hunger becomes a reminder. That's the truth. Every time you feel so hungry, you are reminded of exactly what you're doing. I'm fasting for what? Then focus is restored. Focus is restored. You can't forget. So, apart from asking God, you're saying, God, do this for me, and then it's done. And then you think God has done it. No, it was done by God. But I said to you, fasting and prayer qualifies you for what He has done already. What He has done already, He did it for the ones praying and the ones fasting. So you don't ask Him for it. You pray and you fast and you become qualified for what He did for the ones praying and for the ones fasting. Prayer empowers me. Sometimes we would think about it as if we are empowering God to do something on our behalf. Because I'm praying, and I'm fasting, and God is moved into doing that thing. He was moved before prayer. He did it before the fast. Huh? Before the fast. That's why the angel of God said to Daniel, be the day that you thought I was sent. So why did I fast for 21 days then? No, you were simply qualifying yourself for what God had already done. The information getting to you now. What qualifies you for it is the 21 days. You were doing something to yourself. Qualifying yourself for the answer. The answers are for the ones praying and fasting. They were there. God has answered you already.
Daniel 9:23. And at the beginning of thy supplications, 22. And he informed me, this is Gabriel, and talked with me and said, O Daniel, I am now come forth to give thee skill and understanding. And at the beginning of thy supplications,
At the end.
The beginning of thy supplications.
There's a supplication, the beginning of it, not after. The beginning of a supplication.
The commandment came forth. And I am come to show thee, for thou art greatly loved.
Greatly loved. I've come to show you. I will give you understanding concerning your people. And I'll also give you skill. You are greatly loved. Even the one that is greatly loved fasted. Fasted. Daniel, how about my beloved son? He's loved by the Father, yet he what? Fasted. So when you're fasting, your body must be your first convert. First convert, if you would want to win souls, win your body first. The spirit man must first of all approach the physical body, convert the physical body, convict the physical body. Let the body become your member. Let the body become the follower of the spirit. You have a church already at home. You have a church already in your car. The body is a member of that denomination. The spirit man is the priest. He has to make decisions. But the body now interferes. When you're about to make a decision, before you put your signature on that piece of paper, there must be an inquiry. The spirit man is a place that has to be inquired. It's a place that you have to visit. Where is God in this? Amen. You ask. But sometimes because this flesh has so much appetite for the transaction, it won't allow the spirit to make its own contributions. It's time up. I'm getting old. I need to find a wife. It's another appetite of the body. And when the body looks at a young woman, all that the body sees, complexion. It's complexion. All that the body sees is the body. Because the body understands itself. The body, the appearance, the form, the shape. Whilst the body is busy scrutinizing, the spirit is inquiring with the spirit in the young woman. Then the spirit looks at the spirit, whilst the body is looking at the body, and the spirit says to your body, you see this beauty? It's a matter of 12 months. You won't be seeing this same complexion again. Because in this young girl, there is a wrong spirit. Whilst she's this beautiful, you will lose all your friends because of a spirit that she is. Is the spirit now vetting the other spirit because they are of the same nature? But now when you go back home and you are doing some reconciliations, the flesh that is not fasting, when you were eating every now and then, you were causing your body to get used to always have its demands met. You may not win. Imagine even with the prophet Samuel, one of the most accurate prophets, he looks at the appearance and he said, this is the Lord is anointed. He almost anointed the wrong people. And God himself said, I don't look like you people, like men. Men look at the outward. Who is he calling men? A prophet. A man that you thought was very, very spiritual. God himself is saying, when I look at people, man.
Come on.
So who is safe now? Who is safe? The spirit keeps telling you, postpone the date. And the flesh wants to go for it. The spirit man says, no, I can find someone of my nature in another lady. There should be another lady with a better spirit, even in a better body. But that discussion between the two of you, that discussion, because usually when the flesh has already made up his mind, it's done. Usually, you see, like when you've done your homework, this is just me. I'll do my homework, and I was very much convinced that I've passed. But I didn't like the idea of submitting my book to the teacher, because then I get to know he destroys my feeling. I want it to remain in that. I want to remain in that state of just knowing that it's correct. So when you hand over your book to your teacher, you are handing over your book to a superior mind. That's what the flesh does. It wants to make its own conclusions without submitting its findings to the spirit man, because the spirit man is superior. He's superior. The spirit man is superior. So the flesh doesn't want its book to be marked by the spirit. Because the spirit looks at what you are doing. The spirit tells you, you are going after money. This is useless. This is the spirit man who calls money vanity, not the flesh. The flesh is hungry. And the appetite of the flesh is unexplainable. There are things that you bought and you were in a hurry to buy. But today, you look at the car, it's parked over there. You wonder. So there was so much pressure. So much pressure. I've since improved. I've since grown. Back then, if I buy something, it has to come now. And the people around me knew that. Once it's bought, it has to come. And sometimes they would say, no, you have to order. Okay, so 6 months. Then we deliver. How about this one? Somebody's interested, somebody's coming to pay. Has he paid for it? No, he's coming. He's coming, I'm here. Has he paid for it? No. Even if they are to double the price, I would rather buy it and have it there and there, whilst I'm still needing it. Once it is there, that's it. Flesh. Be careful. Some of you, the things that you think you desire right now, they don't even fall into the category of desires. It's not even a desire. It's not even a desire. That's why people think that, you know what, when I first met this person, the person was so kind, so loving, and now the love is dying. No, love doesn't die. It's something that is not it that dies. If you're going to be married for 70 years, love only matures. Love only improves. It doesn't go down. It doesn't. But you think it's going down because something that is not it is being removed from it. Flesh is very deceptive. Flesh can never be satisfied. This flesh, if you don't sit it down, if you don't start off by fasting physical food, this flesh wants to eat everything and everybody. So the fasting, it's an idea from God that helps you live a disciplined life. It's all about discipline. Discipline. If your body can demand that you get ice cream, now, it has to be vanilla. Now. And you can say no. And the body starts asking for reasons, and you say, no reasons are coming. I will make you fast the reasons also. I won't give you any reasons. Until you do it over and over and over and over, until the day that you think of ice cream, there is no aggression. Yeah. The flesh has to ask for ice cream nicely. When you get the flesh to that place where it talks to you nicely, then the spirit man says, now you know how to talk. Let's go and get what? Mm-hmm. So you start off by, yes, it's about discipline. So it has to grow from there. It's chocolate. It's a sweet. Mm-hmm. It grows to what? A chocolate, and then you move on to ice cream. It's growing until you get to a chicken, until you get to a human being. You're fasting. Yes. Yeah. If you don't discipline yourself, hear me, child of God, You can be born again, and yet some of you cannot raise girls. You can't raise young girls in your house. In your own house, you can't. Every girl that grows in your house has to pass through your hands. Yet born again, it's lack of fast. It's lack of fast. You must be able to look at vazukuru,
Your nieces,
vanasikana nenherera dzakakurira pamba pako,
daughters, and orphans that will grow
tuchikura
up in your house.
uchitikuona
And you see
kusvika
them as they grow
twaroorwa
to the extent that they get married.
twonowanikwa turi mhandara
And they're still married off as virgins,
twakapfuura nomumaoko ako
having passed through your hand
nekuti wakati kufasta.
because you fasted from them.